Hey, what's up, people? This is Elder Tenshi with another episode of On the Brain. Now, the results are finally in for the top 10 hottest MCs in the game. It premiered on Sunday night, and here's my thoughts on it. As far as the list goes, I really do not listen to most of the people that were on that list. I am very surprised as to why some people were higher than others. Like, for example, Jay-Z at number 6. After all the stuff that he's gone through with the Watch the Throne album and having his baby and selling out arenas and all that crazy stuff, and yet he's only at the number 6 spot. Please, that to me, I know that's only opinion by MTV's Roundtable, but it doesn't make any sense. Drake at number 2. Drake at number 2 above the boss Lil Wayne, above his boss Lil Wayne. I give Drake his props for doing what he does. A lot of people give him flack for being the romantic rapper and all that, and but you know what? In this world, I think we need more MCs that are willing to just be gentlemen and be out there for the ladies. I mean, and have a balance of making records for everyone. Now you have a balance of making a couple records for the ladies, and then you got some for the hardcore fans. You got some for the streets. But Drake is not hardcore. He's just doing what he does the best. You know what I'm saying? He's basically just being himself. So when you complain about somebody with singing, I just say like this: as long as you're not using obsessive amounts of auto-tune, I'm cool with you. All right? Because in today's world of hip hop, it's just auto-tune, gimmick auto-tune. Wale, to me, should not have been number 10. He should have been higher up, because when it comes to lyrics right now, I'd say, you know what, I give him his props too. Wiz Khalifa, I know nothing about Wiz Khalifa other than Black and Yellow and a few other tracks, but that's it. I don't really follow the cat. So, but watching, if you all know about Ed Lover, you know what I mean, the one of the original hosts of Yo MTV Raps, and radio personality, major hip hop head, all that. If you ever watched his YouTube show, Come On Son, where he basically just breaks down his thoughts on what's going on in the world today of media and and otherwise everything else. He brought up a good point about this top 10. Why wasn't there any MCs on the Roundtable? As far as I know, there's never been any MCs on the Roundtable. But the criteria that they put out, that they say makes a true MC, is impact and lyrics. Lyrics to me should be number 1 above all else. Your style is one thing, but if you ain't got nothing to say and you're just going on that mic like, yeah, put your hands up, not everybody's gonna let that fly. Some kids might, but if you're actually listening to lyricism, that list had some people that will spit some crazy stuff, some thought-provoking, and some fun, and some fun stuff, but at the same time, it's just, I think that's been lacking lately. Seriously, I think that's been lacking lately. I'm young, I know, but you know what? Seriously, when it comes to real lyricism and thought-provoking records, that has been lacking lately, and it's been put on the back burner just to get radio play. If they're talking about materialism and money and all that, then that is what's considered hot in the mainstream right now. I'm telling you, if I was the one making this list, it would be completely different. I ain't trying to be biased or nothing like that. It's just the way I feel. But Rick Ross being at number 1, the dude is on his hustle. You know, him and Maybach Music Group and the stuff that he's been doing lately, cool. I would not have put him at number 1 though. Jay-Z to me probably would have been number 2, but I would have not put Rick Ross at number 1. There's a lot of people that I think should have been on this list that were not on this list. For example, J. Cole, I believe, should have been on the list, and he got just pushed over to the wayside. He should have been on this list. He's doing his thing. He's coming out with party records as well as nice, you know, thought-provoking records, lyrical records, and they basically, you know, just pushed him to the side. But you know what? That's either here nor there. It's already been done. Let's move on. Now, before the 10 hottest list was on, you also had the second episode to MTV Raps Classic Cuts. And I know I complained about it last time because, you know, it was too short. My biggest complaint was it was on too freaking late. That was it. It was on too freaking late. Who the heck is up at 12 in the a.m. to watch a half-hour show about, you know, people, about people talking? Yes, granted it was about hip-hop, but if you're going to put that kind of show on, you got to put it on prime freaking time before people got to go to sleep to go to work the next day, alright? And I like this. This time around, I really like the differences. Not only did they discuss 3 prime hip hop classic cuts, all right. You had N.W.A. Straight Outta Compton. You had Common Sense. I Used to Love Her. Very, very thought-provoking record. And you also had Naughty by Nature's classic OPP record. And the impact that it had up there. They had Fab Five Freddy up there, the original host of Yo MTV Raps. They talked more about what was going on behind the scenes, and they spoke to you about where the ideas for these songs came from. All of that was said, and you know what? It was on at a decent time of the night. It was on at 10 o'clock. It was on at 10 o'clock. Granted, it was still only a half-hour show, but did a lot better than they did the first time. I commend them for that. And you know what? Let's just hope the next time. Let's just hope the next time around that that they keep on going. They keep on going with this format and everything. But I still find it funny that MTV. It wasn't even on MTV. It was on MTV2. It was on MTV2 and every other secondary channel, MTV Jams, MTV Hits, MTV U, all that. But it wasn't on the original MTV. That MTV that night, I believe, was premiering a new another episode of that new show they got, I Just Want My Pants Back. Hey, all I gotta say about that, at least it's not another reality show. But what do y'all think? Is MTV still relevant anymore? No. It really, honestly, is MTV really still relevant anymore? Or is the only music we're going to be hearing from them lately is just going to be in the background of every other reality show that they have? Does it really matter what they say and do anymore? Because is it really MTV anymore? What does the M stand for? To me, it stands for miscellaneous. No more music, just miscellaneous. They just put a bunch of random stuff up there. That's it. And every so often you will find music. No, I shouldn't even say every so often. It's like every once in a while. Or if you're up at 4 in the a.m. until about 9 in the a.m. And that's it. Then they got MTV2, MTVU, MTV Hits, MTV Jams. They figure putting all the music on the secondary channels. Not everybody has those channels. You know? Not everybody has the channels, and not everybody's gonna want to spend their time just looking. It's funny, But anyway, I just went off on a tangent again there. But what do y'all think about the top 10 list? who would be on your list if you had the chance to make the list up. I don't care if it's, you know, underground, mainstream, on the come up, whatever. Who would be on your list? Why? And who are you expecting for the list for next time? And also, is MTV relevant anymore? What do y'all think? And what do you think about the classic cuts for MTV Raps? Let me know, and I will catch you later. I am Odatenshi, and that was On the Brain. Peace.